deleted my save. Oh my god, we almost had a bad time. Honestly, I love BioWare. This is not a serious dig, but it would not surprise me if that was just something in their games. Oh, you don't play our game? You have a save file in this and you don't play it for 30 days? That save's gone, bitch. You should have played every day. I'm sorry, BioWare. Dude, panic averted, for real. That was almost a disaster. Yeah, we're good, chat. Now a real disaster needs to happen in the game, just to make up for that. No, I lied. Something good needs to happen. What? I don't know. But something. I kind of want to just go run around and say hi to everybody. In Animal Crossing, they totally guilt trip you for having any kind of life. I hate going back to Animal Crossing because they always, oh my god, they always roast me. They're like, oh my god, you were gone for like 8 weeks. And I'm like, sorry, bestie. The depression was cured for a little while, but now I'm back. That's a joke. Don't tell my therapist. The year change? Literally, that might be it. That might have been it. But it's okay. We're all good. Von Gisa is here. Our queen. I love her. Okay. Let's go talk to our needy friends. Also, I move this weekend, chat. I move. So I move out on Saturday. So I'm going to, my attempt is obviously I'm streaming today. The attempt is also to stream on Thursday and Friday. Attempt. Thursday's a question mark.
Skyhold does seem more secure than Haven.
Only if we have the numbers to defend it. A place like this serves no purpose without enough people to make the running worthwhile.
Okay. But yeah, so I'm not sure how many Dragon Age streams we're gonna get before I move. I'm so sad. I don't want to go back to reading Stolen Throne. Like, it's fine. But man, like, streaming and not playing a game, bummer. Big bummer. At least all your friends have completed their assigned task. I know. Is Germany still happening? Yes. So I move out of my flat this Saturday. And I'm staying with a friend. So that's the 14th. So I move out on the 14th. And I fly to Germany for a week just to like get my apartment situated, to get some stuff over there. I fly there on the 17th, which is a Tuesday. And then I'm there until the 25th, which is a Tuesday. And then from there, it's a little tricky because I'm not sure when I'm moving to Berlin. I wanted to move the first weekend of February because I'm paying rent for that apartment. I paid January rent and I'm not currently living there. So it's like, I would like to live there in February. You know what I'm saying? But I was going to wait until my visa was approved, but the person who was in charge of doing my visa didn't send it off until like 5 days ago. And it takes 8 weeks to process. So, I don't know. We'll see. Our open support of Magister Talani had both good and bad results. The Imperium looks on the Inquisition with scorn, primarily based on its religious views regarding the Herald of Andraste. But they also view our growing power with respect. Magister Talani sends her thanks and tells me that her opponents have backed off for the time being. She's sent along some additional supplies to use as you see fit, and some Caraston candies, which you will pry from my cold dead fingers. Oh, thanks, Josie. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Red Jenny attends a party. It appears our detracting lord found shame in the dark thanks to a scandalous laugh. Also, blind fets are now the rage. Can Red Jenny claim that? Orlais remains Orlais. I didn't understand half the words in that sentence. Headline esports company fined for smuggling workers into Germany without visa. I am allowed to be there for 90 days without a visa, so don't fucking come for me. It's all Gucci. As long as it's for 90 days. Oh wow, look at Cullen. He got us some rocks. Thanks, babe. Oh dear, reclaiming the Mage Rebellion. Oh, it's from Fiona. Oh no, it's to Fiona. We got the word out to everyone we could, but some cells were too remote to reach. We'll need the Inquisition to contact them, at least to let them know the Templars are gone. They are gone, right? Good job, Cullen. No, I like Liliana's.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor. New to the crew, a young hopeful. Who are you? A note in careful handwriting from the youth who recently arrived. To the Inquisition, I found bandits stalking your patrols. They're the usual kind and I can show your people where they are. I'd have tried to stop them, but they have swords and I don't. If you have extra, I will help. I want to help. That sounds like a Cullen mission. Wait. Oh. Yeah. I'll call and do it. Sutherland? Do I know who that is? I know Donald Sutherland. That's the only Sutherland I know. Oh, and Kiefer Sutherland, his son. Shout out to my mom who has an obsession with that man. Anyway. Conscription for the Inquisition. We face a Darkspawn Magister who commands something that looks suspiciously like an archdemon. I defy anyone tell me that this is no blight. We have Blackwall's treaties and we have cause. Sadus will require little persuasion. Sure. I don't know. The true hero dragon. Who the fuck is that? Oh wait, isn't that in one of the books? I'm pretty sure that's one of the books, right? Speaking of Donald Sutherland, though, do you guys remember when I was bitching and complaining because I was doing a Hunger Games marathon? Because they have all the Hunger Games on the UK Netflix. So I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna binge the Hunger Games because what else does one do on a rainy Sunday? So I'm doing that. I'm watching all the Hunger Games movies. And then I finished the third one. So I go to watch the fourth. And guess what? It's not on Netflix. They have the first three and they don't have the final. And I was fuming. Fuming. Because you want the conclusion. You want to see Katniss and Peeta re-fall in love with each other. For real. You know what I mean? I'm like, give it to me. But today, I was like, what should I watch on Netflix? I log in and lo and behold, there it is in my queue. It's like Mockingjay Part 2. And I was like, I'm going to throw up. So I've been watching that. Donald Sutherland is in it, in case you're wondering why I bring it up. I was very happy. It's the only thing that kept me awake, to be completely honest. So I was like, I want to go back to bed. It's like, ooh, or I could watch the Hunger Games. Okay. I feel like I want to talk to everybody, but I don't think they want to talk to me. Hello?
Looking for someone to talk your ear off? I think I can oblige.
Where are my subtitles?
Carry on.
I'm sorry, where? Oh, I do recall, okay. I do recall loading into Dragon Age a little bit before I flew home because I needed a screenshot of the balcony, like the balcony that like is in your room in Skyhold. I needed a screenshot of that to use as a background for an image I was drawing. So I think I had to take away like the HUD or whatever. I feel like I remember doing that. Wait, hide helmet. Why don't I have that checked? Oh, maybe I don't. What? Oh my god, and I can turn... Oh my god, I didn't realize I could turn this off. I had just turned off the... Oh my god, I just turned off the... Oh. Why would I have turned that off though? That's so weird. Just gonna save quick. I don't know why. I need to save. Donald Sutherland from MASH, the movie, not the TV show. That's my mom's favorite TV show is MASH. You do War Table Missionary, such a sweetheart. Wait. Maybe I do remember. I don't know. I don't know.
I've got a minute if you need something.
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a
I think
few
I've asked
questions.
all of these already.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Carry
We're
on.
exhausting Varric's dialogue. Hold on, I have to double
What
check.
can I do for you, Inquisitor?
What are your thoughts on the Inquisition?
If there's anybody out there who hasn't joined the Inquisition, they're hiding under a rock. Did you want to take over for Eldon? I think we might be able to conquer it just by looking east.
Ooh, spoiler. Oh. Dang, Bat was on it with that one. Naughty Leargon.
How do you think Josephine is handling the job of ambassador?
I didn't even see that one. You're so fast.
Feeling that this is all a warm-up before she takes over Antiva in a bloodless coup.
Well, if she wanted to, I think I would support her.
What do you think of Leliana's work?
Do you want to know what the Arishok had for breakfast this morning? I think she can tell you.
I do want to know, actually. Wait, what did the Arishok have for breakfast this morning? Dried meats, some berries, and I don't know. I wanted to make an ass joke, but seems beneath me.
What do you think of our general?
He's been insufferably smug lately. You might want to tell him to watch his back. I think Liliana might shiv him.
He probably deserves it.
Good to know.
Back to work then.
We're saving those boys for last. Wait, is my... Oh, there we go. My sensitivity wasn't the same. I was like, why is it being weird? We're saving Solas for last. Obvi. So we're gonna go talk to everyone else first, because I delayed gratification, friends. Delayed gratification. Oh, we can talk to Krem. I don't think I have anything new to say to Krem, but...
Inquisitor?
Oh, maybe.
Can we talk about the Bull's charges?
Certainly. What can I tell you?
Have you had any other interesting jobs?
There was the time with the spiders. Big old beast had taken over some Navaran lady's winter estate, with a full season to lay eggs. Hanging from the chandeliers, scuttling over the tapestries, webbing up the barn. Don't really have a story about it. Oh, spiders.
First.
Hi, over. Thank you for the resub. 52 months? Wait. Wait, 12, 24, 36, 48, and 60. You're almost at your 5 years, Obert. You're so close. You're gonna be the first person other than me. The 5-year batch. Bet Krem washes his ass. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. And 40-month streak. That's crazy.
We'll talk later.
Hi, Lovro. I'm good. How are you? I am happy to be here. I like how she's singing and playing the lute, but she's not holding anything. There were geese down. I think we tried talking to him last time, and he didn't say anything.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's fine.
See you later, Bull.
I went a year on gifted subs. I fucking love that for you, though. Alright, we'll talk to Sarah.
Funniest thing I've seen in years. That cat dancing around, hopping and pouncing like a fool. Made my day bright, it did. Maker knows what got into the little rat catcher.
I want to know where the cat is. Where's the cat? I was at Game Mania recently and they played the song in the store. Oh, what is that? Is that like a store where they sell like video games and stuff, or like board games?
Hey, it's you again.
Are things playing out the way you expected?
Cassandra laid it out, right? You're the big hat now. Gonna make everything the way it should be. Praying's nice, I suppose. Periphy's bit, though. Tight.
Criffy spit.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
And that time we accidentally told her that she needs to leave the Inquisition. It was completely on accident. Genuinely. It was mortifying. Game Store. Oh, I love that. And you like hear it and you're like, oh, I know that.
It wasn't from a flower. He wrote it in the snow.
What? It wasn't from a flower. He wrote it in the snow. He wrote what? He wrote... I have absolutely no idea.
I'd like to talk about what happened to you before we met.
Before you, Reese was my friend. He showed me I was wrong to kill the mages. I thought I was helping them. Then he and Evangeline went to Adamant, and I went with them. I was worried Evangeline would hurt Reese. We found out dangerous things. It scared Seeker Lambert, and he scared the mages. It started the rebellion. Seeker Lambert told me what I was. Reese couldn't look at me. I ran until I found more Templars. That's all.
Oh, poor baby.
What can you tell me about Adamant Fortress?
It is old, full of sadness and pain. It should be torn down. The veil is thin. We found a demon there. It had touched a man and made him real again. It scared Reese and Evangeline. The man wasn't supposed to be real. Then the demon found us. It put me back in the cupboard on the bad day. Reese and Evangeline saved me.
No. The African goose isn't actually from Africa. It descended from the Chinese geese. I didn't even know there were African geese.
What can you tell me about Reese?
He was a mage. He saw me when most couldn't, and he remembered. He helped me, and I watched over him. I worried Evangeline would hurt him. She was a Templar, but she didn't like hurting people. When I left, she stayed. Now she watches over him. They should have been with the rebels. Maybe they ran away together instead. Neither of them like killing.
If you like, I could use the resources of the Inquisition to locate your friend.
No. If they are alive and safe, they should stay away. The last time he saw me, he didn't want to look at me. He saw a monster. Let him forget.
What was the Spire like when the Mage Rebellion started?
Dead and dying, begging and bloody. Some wanted freedom, some peace, some war. Some wanted it all to stop. Evangeline was a Templar, but she helped Reese help the others. She set them free. Adrian was a mage, but she killed mages to force the fight. She wanted blood. Reese just wanted to help, to stop people hurting. Maybe that's why he saw me.
What did you mean when you said you killed mages?
Some of the mages at the Spire wanted to die. Too sad, too scared, too much. I didn't know what I was. A ghost, I thought. Fading into
Liliana's ready.
When I came to them, they could see me. I used the knife to set them free. When Reese found out, he made me stop, made me understand. There were other ways to help. I didn't know.
Oh. What would Von Gisa say? She wouldn't say you're a murderer. Hi, Mialina, thanks for paying your taxes. She wouldn't call him a murderer for that. What did the Dalish believe? I don't know. How do they feel about let's just sit suicide? No, that's not what it's called. What is it? Euthanasia? Welcome back, thank you. Happy to be back. I don't know, I'm just gonna go this one.
You wanted to free them from pain and fear.
Oh, he disapproved?
You shouldn't be ashamed of that.
I am. I didn't know. I could have helped more if I'd known.
It's just trying to be
If I
nice.
hadn't been so... me.
Dang, he straight up disapproved.
I was wrong. If I start again, you or Cassandra or Cullen need to kill me.
The only good Shem is a dead Shem. Jesus.
You said Seeker Lambert told you what you were.
I'm hiding Reese from him, but he chants words and sees. I won't let you hurt Reese. My nose explodes, a shower of blood. Just another parasite that's wormed its way into our world, feeding off all the things you can't have. What we found at Adamant made him angry. We were the first rock rolling at the top of a mountain. He had to stop us. He killed so many. He didn't care. Cold, corrupt. So I came and killed him.
Cole's a firm believer of helping people stop suffering at any cost, but he straight up was angry at me for saying that he didn't do like anything wrong. I mean, like, he did technically do a little bit of wrong, but like at the end of the day, like, the people, they were suffering. I don't know. Anyway.
If you hated Seeker Lambert, why go to the Seeker Fortress?
Because he was right. I was a demon.
Oh.
I saw demons at Adamant. They put people in the dark, in the old hurts. I didn't want to be that. I heard the old songs of the Templars at Val Royeaux and followed them. If I forgot, fought, fell to felling, Templars would kill the demon. I wouldn't hurt anyone again.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
He doesn't like being judged. I wasn't judging him though. I don't know. I just don't think he feels that he did a wrong, and me forgiving him for that was too much. He didn't like that. I think he needs to feel like if he feels like he did a wrong, he has to believe that. I don't know if that makes sense.
Surely you have better things to do.
What?
Do you have any advice for me?
Is she mad
Tell
at
that
me?
demon. What does it call itself? Cole. Tell it to leave. He may not mean harm, but that does not mean he will not harm us. Spirits are not creatures to take at face value. Be cautious with him, Inquisitor.
Any more advice?
Do you have any advice for me?
Treat Dorian with caution. It's possible he could be what he seems. A Tevinter mage wishing to do better than his
I
countrymen.
know.
What if he is not? At best, his presence makes the Inquisition appear to have questionable allies.
I have some more questions.
Why am I not surprised?
She's not gonna answer that one. I don't think she likes
Let's get
me.
back to work.
Dude, why doesn't it also have that somewhere, right? Like, there's no place for me to... like... Does it, like, so it doesn't say how they feel about me, right? I think that's kind of annoying. You know, because they're just like, how do I know if he approves or not? Anyway, oh, hello? That was weird. First Viv, now Cassandra. I know they all hate me. I don't know what I did. What is this? Fuck, dude. It's like Blackwell's the only one that likes me. That's not true. Dorian likes me. Dude, yeah, and Cole is now mad at me. Like, I just can't win. We get to go talk to Cullen, though. I mean, it's realistic in that sense. Actually, we're talking to Blackwell first, because I don't want to. Scout Harding likes me, but Harding likes everyone, so...
Yes?
Let's talk about the Grey Wardens. You must know a lot about them.
Ah, the Wardens. I'm afraid we're less exciting than we seem.
How do the Wardens deal with archdemons?
Short answer. Stick it with swords until it stops moving.
Fine, keep your secrets.
This is something you can't tell me. I get it.
Oh no, I wanted her to be aggressive with it.
Let's continue this at another time.
Like from Lord of the Rings. Fine, keep your secrets. Ugh. Whatever. Goodbye. Have I talked to you already? What are you doing here?
Thank you for saving my life and giving us a chance to help.
God, she's pretty.
I'm mostly studying now, but Hellisma can talk to you.
She's pretty. Sorry, I'm just envisioning, it's like, what if I made another character? I wouldn't do that. I love Angisa too much, and I've been doing too many sketches of her face to not play her now. It would be all for nothing. I don't have people thirst over him. Dude, I don't get it either. I also, this is so cringe of me, but because I like, obviously I post content on TikTok, right? Like, I post Dragon Age content on TikTok, but I'm also involved in like not involved, but like I follow a lot of people in the Dragon Age community. And it like hurts my feelings because someone was like, you know, they were like, I was watching a TikTok about someone in the Dragon Age community saying how much they hated Blackwall, and I instantly blocked them. And I was just like, and then everyone in the comments like, how can you hate Blackwall? And it just like shows to me the difference in people and everyone's like little like fishbowl that they're in, right? Because like there's so many people I see that hate on Cullen, and like, to be fair, a lot of it's justified. He's a fucking cop. And I mean, but to be fair, it's in my personal opinion, I think a lot of people's hate for Cullen, at least in the Dragon Age community, stems from his voice actor, which I think is super duper not fair. But also at the same time, I do understand that Cullen did some shady shit in Dragon Age 2. He was a child in Dragon Age 1, so I don't want to hear nothing, or Origins. I don't want to hear nothing about Origins. He was traumatized, he had PTSD, and he was sent away in Dragon Age 2. He didn't know what he was doing. He was a child. So, I don't publicly say it, but I block Solas hates pretty often. I mean, I just don't want to see the hot takes. You know what? That's literally it too. Like, but it still makes me feel sad because I don't think it was me, because I don't think I posted any kind of TikTok of me hating Blackwall, because I don't have any Blackwall content, because I don't fucking care about Blackwall. But man, like the amount of times I see people like hating on Cullen, it just makes me mad. So I'm just like, leave him alone. Leave my poor little man alone. But yeah, there's also a lot of people. Look, chat, for those of you that saw, I posted a TikTok showing all the the 2 times that I fucking slaughtered like Dalish elves. It was totally on accident. And like a lot of the people in the comments were like, oh my god, that really sucks. Like, how did you do that? Like, blah, 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 blah. Like, that's awful. But then there were like toward the end, like, because it didn't go viral. I wouldn't say it went viral, but it got like 80. Oh, hello. Anyway, I think it capped at like 83,000 views or something. And toward the end of that, like maybe around when it hit like 70,000, there were so many people that were being like, yeah, I do this every time. Fuck the elves. And I'm just like, go away. Like, you're in the wrong fucking place for that. Like, absolutely not. And especially when you're talking about purposefully killing them. I'm sorry, do genocidal tendencies like seem like a good quality to have in a human being? Because I sure don't think so. Like the amount of Dalish elf hate was like, oh yes, this is why if elves were real, it would still be a problem. It's like, how can you hate elves? And then it's like, they just do. I don't know. Hello, Voltage. Honk. Get a cutscene.
Gloat all you like. I have this one. Are you sassing me, Commander? I didn't know you had it in you. Why do I even... Inquisitor. Leaving, are you? Does this mean I win?
Please, don't stop on my account.
All right. Your move. You need to come to terms with my inevitable victory. You'll feel much better.
I love Dorian.
Because I just won. And I feel fine. Don't get smug. There will be no living with you. I should return to my duties as well. Unless you would care for a game.
I mean... This is canon. This is canon. Von Gisa has never played a game of whatever chess in her life. She has never played, but she is confident she can beat him. This is canon. It's in her brain right now. She's like, oh, I could beat him.
Child, I played this with my sister. She would get this stuck-up grin whenever she won, which was all the time. My brother and I practiced together for weeks. Oh, the look on her face the day I finally won. Between serving the Templars and the Inquisition, I haven't seen them in years. I wonder if she still plays.
Cheat. Von Giesel's gonna cheat. For sure. I don't care, that's racist. No, literally though. That's what I thought too. I was like, that's awful. Reverse harem? Where? Oh, with Dorian? No, I'm just kidding.
You have siblings.
2 sisters and a brother.
Where are they now?
They moved to South.
She doesn't know what she's doing.
I do not write to them as often as I should. Ah, it's my turn.
It's not good for the Inquisitor to cheat, but she's totally going to. This feels so bad. She's not gonna win if she doesn't cheat, but she wants to win.
You're about to relive those childhood defeats. This game is mine.
Wait, he just gives that to me? Oh.
This may be the longest we've gone without discussing the Inquisition or related matters. To be honest, I appreciate the distraction.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. No flirt. He's so fine, though. I'm not gonna do it. My friend used to play chess with his wife till it got to the point his wife could consistently beat him, nobody else but him, and she would win every time. I'm so excited for next week because Persona 3, 4, and the new Fire Emblem game get released. Wait. Persona 3 and 4? Those are already- wait. As in like remastered or what? I see Liam, I'm not gonna do that. Because I don't want Solas to get a whiff. He's gonna smell it from his little cave. All of a sudden, she's flirting with Cullen. He knows. No, I can't. That's Von Hanis, man. Not Von Gisa. Oh, they're getting a port on the Switch. Very nice. I appreciate it. I'll just say me too.
You can't be serious all the time. Well, maybe you can.
Oh, but look at them. They're having fun.
I believe the game is mine.
Wait, what?
Dorian cheats at this as well.
Dang it. Oh, he got me. Unlucky. Oh. Dang it. I was so confident. Demia, I'm still alive. Your loving brother Cullen. Honestly, is it so difficult? We thought you were dead. Again, if the Inquisition was not on everyone else's lips, we would never have heard their fine commander survived Haven. We've been hearing strange things about the Templars lately. I am not sorry you left them. I thought your resignation was implied when you joined the Inquisition, but you meant something more, didn't you? It's a fool's errand asking you to stay safe, but please try. Your loving sister. See how easy it is? Mia. Wow, yeah, that's a very small little note. I'm still alive, by the way. Okay. Now we'll go talk to Eggman. I mean Solas. Actually, we're gonna start at the top. No, we're gonna start in the middle. So we're gonna start on Dorian's level, and then we're gonna work our way up to the top, so that way I can jump down on him from above and then start the conversation. I'm sure he'll appreciate that. It's a good bit. How's your painting going, nerd? Oh, we're not very far, are we? It's quite good, though. He should go to art school. You should get, like, a Patreon or something. I don't think Dorian has anything to say, but we'll try anyway. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I should go.
With Eggman's mustache.
Notice you were gone.
I like how he says that he would notice if we were gone. It's like, that's nice. Oh my god, someone just liked my tweet, so it made me think about it. On the plane ride today, for the very first time, I loaded up the movie playlist, and I literally had like 4 movies written down that I was like, okay, I want to see these. You know, it had like the new Batman movie. It had Emma, which came out in like 2020, I think. There are two more movies. I can't remember what I wrote down. But I opened up the menu and the first thing at the top was 10 Things I Hate About You. I've never seen that movie. I've never seen it. So I don't know what got into me. Because I was going to watch Emma. I was like, I'm going to watch Emma because I've, you know, the person in front of me on my way here was watching it. Or my way home for Christmas, someone was watching it and it looked good. So I was like, I want to watch that. Anyway, so I watched 10 Things I Hate About You instead. Who's been hiding this movie from me? Who has been hiding it from me? Heath Ledger in that movie? I had a crisis. I had a crisis on the plane because I was like, I have never seen a man so fine as Heath Ledger was in that movie. Do you want to know why, you know, I liked it so much? I watched 2 films on the plane. 2. Both of them were 10 Things I Hate About You. I watched it twice. Yeah, chat. I watched it once and then I tried to sleep. And then when I was like, I'm not falling asleep, I'm like, let's watch it again. It was so fucking good. Like, yeah, some of it was kind of cringy, but it came out in the 90s, so like... But oh my god. I was just having a crisis. I was watching Heath Ledger and I'm like, oh my god. You're so fucking fine, dude. And literally, I think part of it... I don't know how much they were paying that man. But he was making out with her face. Like, that was, like, his fucking job. Like, they were dating. When they made out hard, chat. I was just like, whoa. Like, this is... Okay. Like, what the fuck? It's like, holy... Anyway, it was good. This goes with the Canadian Goose Lore. Solas is Eggman, so that makes your Inquisitor Sonic. It coincides with you being a furry. Voltage, the way you just... Enemies to lovers. Oh my god, it's so... Oh my god, gagged the whole time. Rivals, yeah. Alright, Joe, alright. Yeah, I knew it was a remake. They were like a modern retelling, and I was like, of what? And it was like, Tale of the Shrew. It's like, oh, I have not watched that, I don't think. Nug Feet. Why did I have that? Honestly, that was so good. If you haven't seen it, well, I don't know. It's definitely for the girlies. I don't think my dude friends would like it very much, but I loved it. Holy. Makes me want to buy it. Like on DVD.
Oh, darling, you look terrible.
God, what a...
I'd like to know more about you, Madame Vivienne.
How sweet of you, my dear. But I'm sure there's nothing I can say that you don't already know. Off to another crisis, my dear. It has taken its toll on...
She is...
I wanted to ask you about the Circle of Magi.
Of course. What do you wish to know?
Oh, finally not just some gross clapback.
How can you still belong to it?
The Circle is an idea, my dear. And an idea cannot be dissolved. Many of the first enchanters voted for rebellion, caring little that anything short of a unanimous decision would pit mage against mage. Rather than dissolving it, Grand Enchanter Fiona's vote split the Circle in 2. The rebels follow her, the loyalists follow me.
If you led all the loyalists, why are you only First Enchanter and not Grand Enchanter?
Grand Enchanters are elected, and since there are no First Enchanters besides myself, no vote can be held. I could name myself Grand Enchanter, but the title holds no meaning now. When the circles are restored, that will change.
Is Fallout 4 any good? Voltage, that's like top 5 game for me. Ready, rapid fire. Mass Effect Trilogy. Stardew Valley. Dragon Age Inquisition. Fallout 4. What's my 5th? I don't remember. Fallout 4 is like top 5 games for me though. I mean, maybe Skyrim, but not. I mean, I like Skyrim, but like Fallout 4 was just, oh, maybe Destiny? I don't know. Maybe not. Hades, maybe? Maybe Hades is my other top 5. Hades is so good, by the way. Circle is an idea, a terrible idea.
What was it like to live in a
It's
circle?
oppressive.
My dear, your question is the root of all problems with mages. I cannot tell you. Every circle was different. Their Templars were different, their politics unique. And every person within each tower had an experience of circle life unique to themselves. Some people suffered and some were content. Some were cruel, some compassionate, and some indifferent. The same is true of people everywhere, in all circumstances, whether they are mages or not.
Just started my first Skyrim playthrough. Your first ever? I'm so excited for you. I hope you have a fun time. I think it's hard because I like the setting. I like the fantasy setting of Skyrim better than the post-apocalyptic version of Fallout, like, kind of vibe. But Fallout 4 is so good. And Hancock. And Nick Valentine. Oh my god. Like, they're so fine. There's no one in Skyrim that's hot, in my opinion. Like, some of them are kind of attractive. But man, you get to Fallout 4 and they're just like, all right, man. Let's throw in some monsters and robots for these people to fuck. Seriously though, Nick Valentine was like my first video game crush, like legit. Other than Shadow the Hedgehog, he doesn't count.
So tell me about your personal experience with the circle.
I enjoyed life in the Montsimard Circle, my dear. It was an edifice devoted to knowledge and refinement. And there is comfort to be had, you know, in the company of fellow mages. Those born without magic will never truly understand us.
Smash or pass, Shadow, smash. Smash. I was too fast with that. Always. Oh, I do like Silver though. I mean, Amy's my favorite though, obviously. That's not true. She's my second favorite. Shadow's my favorite. Then it's Amy. And then... I don't know, probably Sonic. Cringe. Skyrim, everyone looks the same. That's my complaint as well. Oh, Blaze. Oh my god. Rouge. If anyone has watched Sonic X, whenever she enters the scene and the fucking jazz saxophone just rips. My woman knows how to enter a scene, that's for fucking sure.
You must have been under constant supervision, being forced by Templars to live in the tower. Was that hard to endure?
My dear, I have a suite in the palace and a wing at my dear Duke Bastien's estate. I've never been forced to live anywhere.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Most circles allowed mages to live away from the tower, either on their own or in service to the nobility. All that was required was permission from the first enchantment.
Yeah, which they never
Some circles were
gave.
harsh in their restrictions. Kirkwall was the worst, but it was the exception. Most were quite permissive, perhaps too permissive in retrospect.
Oh, Serana. I was trying to think. I was like, who's the one that Laura Bailey voices? The vampire chick. Because I like her a lot. We always married Lydia. I don't think I've ever married any of the characters in Skyrim. Which is so funny because like I also haven't romanced anyone. I've never married anyone in Stardew Valley either. And I have 500 plus hours in that game. And I have not romanced anyone. Did you ever finish your new Mass Effect Andromeda playthrough? No. I was playing a little bit of it today though, but I'm gonna romance Jaw for sure. I just haven't finished it. It's Laura Bailey? Yeah? I mean, yeah, it makes so much sense now though, right? You're just like, ah, yes, the voice. It all makes sense now.
How did we come to this state with the circles in revolt?
A failure of perspective that infected Circle leadership. Mages lived solely in a world of Templars and mages. They could not even imagine what was beyond the tower walls. Kirkwall gave the world a reason to remember its fear of magic. A mage killed hundreds with a snap of their fingers. Across
There's a little
stages,
more than that.
a tangible fear of magic grew. Commoners and nobles alike called out to the Chantry for protection. But the malcontents in the towers thought nothing of this.
They cared only for themselves and for their anger at the new Templar restrictions. When a mage attempted to assassinate Divine Justinia, again, the mages protested the investigation. The leadership chose to vote on independence based on the intolerable conditions imposed by the Templars, sparing no thought to the fact that magic was more feared in the aftermath of these attacks than it had been since Tevinter's day. So long as they had their freedom, they could care little for riots, angry mobs, or about pitting mages against each other.
I've never played Skyrim, just can't get past the first person sword fighting. See, that's where you're playing it wrong. Magic in one hand, mace in the other. So you're just swinging and you're casting fire. It's great. Finish a tall romance. I literally, when I get to it, I will record it. But like, it's so far off. Like, I cannot even tell you how far away I am from endgame. No, like, you swear as much as you fucking want. I was like those first. Wait, I was like that first until I played Cyberpunk. Oh, I shot my way through Cyberpunk. Yep, I think that's why I couldn't finish it, because when I was playing, I was just like. And anyway, I started. Wait, what's it? I start blasting. There we go. Anyway, I start blasting.
Are you familiar with Grand Enchanter Fiona?
We've met. Before her horrendously ill-timed and selfish vote for independence, I thought her adequate at her job. In her dotage, she could not handle looking after the well-being of so many people. We would have done better to replace her years ago, to let her spend time gardening.
My God.
Did they have cause to rebel?
In the aftermath of their terrorist attacks? Was that really the most opportune time to break away? By all means, protest abuses by the Templars. Just don't do it in a way that says mages support wholesale murder. By voting when they did, my colleagues all but declared war upon the ordinary people of Thedas. A war in which we are outnumbered 100 to 1.
I thought the fighting was only between mages and Templars. Why are mages fighting mages?
The vote for independence was carried by only a small margin, but Fiona chose to let the motion stand. Those who opposed a rash declaration of war against the entire free world had little choice. By breaking from the Chantry when they did, the rebels declared themselves in support of mass murder. Anyone who did not wish to support terrorism and the slaughter of innocents was forced to take arms against the rebels.
I don't like that. I just... Like, there's so many... Okay, so I was on Vivian's good side in my first playthrough. I never saw this side of, like, angsty, irritated, blah, 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 whatever. And I don't know, maybe it's always the same, but, like, just the way... I don't know. I think now that I'm like hearing everything a second time, it's just like it gives me this, she's a black woman, but it gives me like Republican vibes. You know, like when people are protesting, you know what I mean? Like when people are out protesting, like when I think of like the George Floyd protests and how like a lot of like right-wing people were like, oh yeah, these terrorists, because I guess you could literally say that like they were causing terror, but you know that that word carries more weight than that. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you can just throw it around because that's the literal definition, but it means more than that, and you putting that label on them, it's wrong. You know, like these are people fighting for their freedom. They are voting to be free. And like, yeah, that vote comes with a lot of red tape and like it unravels a lot of other things and makes it a little dangerous because it takes away all the norms that we're used to when it comes to how mages interact with the world, right? But you can't just like blanket state them, call them terrorists, and say that they are approving of mass murder. You know, it feels Republican, and I'm just like, but why? Hi Stu, how are you? Like, I don't want to hate her. I really, because I didn't hate her in my first playthrough. I didn't even dislike her. She irritated me sometimes, but yeah, she seems entitled. I got a refund check for 48 cents. That's nice. It's funny how they didn't consider the storming of the Capitol terrorism. It is, though. I was about to say hot take. It's not a hot take. That was terrorism. Was it January 4th? I always get it confused with January 4th or January 6th. I can never remember what date it was. But either way, if you condone those actions, if you're like, yeah, that was justified, fuck you. Legitimately fuck you. We want to be free equals we approve mass murder. Apparently. Which is why I'm just kind of like, that's not true. You know? Pick me vibes. Which really sucks because I think that she could be a very in-depth character, but it just... Why are you sitting? Will you move? Okay, I was like, oh god, are we gonna get a cutscene? But
Your open support for the mages likely earned you enemies.
sorry.
Our agents will monitor the situation.
Thank
If
you.
the most opposed can be identified, we may still turn this to our advantage.
Igloo, thank you for the 48 bits. That's so nice. You're like, oh, I got this check for 48 cents in the mail. I know what I can do with that. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I will cherish them. She's manipulative A-word, can't stand her. Like, and I get that. I really do. But I try to, like, it's hard because I also see this, like, I don't know, the Discord is in the Dragon Age community can just be so... Some of the takes are so bad, but I am always hesitant to really lean into a lot of hate for Vivienne because I don't want any of it to be racially led or racially motivated, right? Like, I don't like her views. I really don't. But, like, do I just, like, I don't know. So I just am kind of like, I keep her at a distance right now. Like, I don't really want to talk to her. She's also fucking mean to me. Like, she's bullying me. And it's just like, what the fuck? But it's like, I try not to just be openly hostile toward her. My first playthrough, I never found where Viv was, so I never talked to her. It took me quite a while in my first playthrough to find her. I had no idea how to find her. There are so many doors up there. There are things I like about her, but things I hate. Yeah, I would agree. I think she's a very strong female character. But that being said, she's strong in some of the terrible aspects, right?
You're always looking for some way to benefit, aren't you? It's what I'm here for. Regardless, I applaud you for the courage to stand up for the mages.
Thanks, bestie. It's complicated because BioWare writes their black characters in a way that puts them at a disadvantage with the fan base, i.e. Viv and Jacob, and that deserves critiquing, but the fan base also has a lot of rampant racism, so it's hard to even discuss these issues without it being racially motivated. Exactly. Like, when you think of the people of color in any of the BioWare games, yeah, like, Jacob, and like, yeah, Viv. Are there any other black characters? And I don't count, like, Kunari, where their skin are, like, a darker shade, but, like, are there just, like, black people? Are there any black people? I mean, Isabella in Dragon Age 2. But even she can be polarizing. I find her interesting, unlike Blackwall, who bores me. That's true. At least Vivienne invokes a feeling, whereas Blackwall does not. Oh, yeah, Jacob. Yeah, that's fucking right. It's like they didn't want his romance to succeed. They really didn't. Oh, Anderson. Correct. Isabella's Indian. Oh, I see. That would make sense. Her skin is dark. I could never... Excuse me. Oh my goodness. But there really isn't a lot. We don't get a lot of, like, dark skin representation. It's just me. Thank you for the 100... wait, that's not what I meant to say. Thank you for paying your taxes. Thank you for the 100 breadcrumbs. As a Latino, I consider Isabella Latina. I don't know why. I mean, who knows? Have they stated her race? If they haven't, then she's whatever you want. I find Jacob's story upsetting and Vivian's is interesting, but I don't think she should have been given those views considering the fan base, because it's an automatic upset. Yeah, I would agree. And like a lot of Jacob's story is like traumatizing as well. It's just like, what the fuck? Like everything with his dad. Of course he has an absent father figure, you know what I'm saying? That feels... Anyway. There's a... Critiquing BioWare and what they've done, while important, isn't unfortunately going to actually do anything, because they don't listen to me. Unless they want to. I'm open for job offers if you're looking, BioWare. Just kidding. So yeah. I always thought of Bella as either Caribbean, Latina, or maybe Portuguese. Yeah, I was gonna say something like that, but I don't know. It's also very old games we're discussing, so with the new game, I'm positive they're gonna address some issues because they're well known in the fan base. I would hope so. Which it's crazy to think that this game is like getting close to 10 years. But to be fair, it looks so good. If I were to load this up, this year, and you were like, yeah, this came out in like 2019, I would believe you. Genuinely. Hand to my heart, I would believe you. Because the graphics are so good. That's like, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, it's just old. I've given BioWare subs before, so they should listen. Oh, that's true. Looks crazy good for a 2014 game. Exactly. Like, they've had years to accept feedback about these topics. I hope Absolution is a hint of the direction they're moving toward. I don't think they covered it very well in Absolute. Well, actually, no. I think BioWare was okay with Absolution, but man, the people afterwards... There were some popular Dragon Age content creators I saw that were, like, still thirsting after the slavering blood mage, and I was like, nope. Because the thing is, you could say, like, well, I'm just simping after his looks, and I was like, let me tell you, after that show, the ick gave me the biggest ick. When you, like, at first you're like, oh, he's a Defender blood mage, maybe he's fine. Like, maybe whatever. And then it's like, oh, he's a slaver. Just kidding. And then everything he does after that, you're just like, absolutely not. Absolute biggest ick. You know what I mean? So I think the community can also be part of the problem. People applaud BioWare for being so progressive, but the reality is that their rep for people of color has been really lacking. Yeah, like they have a trans character, which I think is huge. I can't tell you any other game. Like, I don't play a lot of games, though, to be fair. But like, I don't know of any trans people in any video games, especially not one from 2014. So I think that's very progressive, but like, yeah, people of color kind of lacking. The VOD views are mostly BioWare stuff. Hi, BioWare, if you're watching this. Get why people find him sexy from a purely physical view, but he's just such a piece of shit. Not even sexy. Oh, yeah. Like, I was like, oh, cute little twink mage, like, before I watched the show. It's like, oh, who are you? And then I watched the show and I was like, absolutely not. He's a rotten man. Huge ick. Huge ick. You know how to feel after I saw the amount of people simping for Jeffrey Dahmer? Oh, God. I didn't see that, but I heard about it. Cyberpunk? Yeah, but when did Cyberpunk come out? That was like 2017? Andromeda has a trans side character, but most trans people don't like them because it was kind of on the nose representation. Andromeda does? Are they a main character? Or is it like just someone you meet in a random place? Because I feel like I have an inkling. I remember a conversation like that, but I don't really remember. Anyway. Sorry, we're just standing here looking at Liliana.
Anything I should know? I've agents stationed by the ruins of Haven should Corypheus or his lackeys return. So far nothing, and the breach has been quiet for some time. But it's something at least.
Cyberpunk came out in 2020. Oh. Oh my god. The pandemic really does that to you. Holy. Alright, we're gonna talk to Solas, but I want to jump on that little nerd's table. Where is it? Is he at the table? That'd be even better. Oh god, how do I get down there? I don't usually do this, because I'm usually a good girl and I take the stairs. Do I have to do it from that side? It's a one-up character. In fact, I think you meet them completely. Wait, you mean like you can't meet them? Everyone is disappointed. Oh, the name of their character? Oh. Oh, you don't know the name. No complaints from me. I can look at Liliana's for hours. Hashtag not creepy. Hashtag not a freak. Hashtag not obsessed. Hashtag Cullen is ready to report. I think we're just gonna go for it. Nice, I just broke my knees. And my ankles. What's up, babe? Okay. Oh man. The angle there was anyway, questionable. It's fine. What you doing there? Okay, anyway, sorry. Hanley Abrams? Why is that like on the... Anyway, whatever. Okay. We're gonna talk to him. We saved him for last. Oh, we didn't talk to Josie. Like, start twitching immediately, you know?
Venon.
Say it again. I'm just kidding. I'm not a freak. On EOS. Oh. Oh my god, that's right. I knew that Jan Garson was voiced by Jamie Clayton. I fucking love her. I love her, by the way. Watch Sense8. It's on Netflix. If you have Netflix, it's a Netflix original. Fucking watch Sense8. It is hands down one of my favorite TV shows. Genuinely, I could watch that show forever. Like, there's 12 episodes in the first season. I think it's like an hour each. So, the grip that TV show had on me when it came out. So fucking good. See, Chan, that's why we get along. Fucking watch Sense8. It's so good. Sense8 is such a good TV show. Anyway. Like, super gay. Also super straight. So you get both. It was directed by the Wojciechowski sisters. Right? And aren't they both trans? So there's representation fucking everywhere, bitch. Everywhere. And look, because no one gives a shit, but I am going to talk about it. In that TV show, every character is from a different city. And so far, there are 8 characters. 8 main characters. I have lived in 3 out of the 8 cities so far. I'm just slowly getting there. What a coinky dink, right? London's one, Berlin is one, technically Chicago is one, but I'm close enough to Chicago that I count it. It's great, you should watch it. Speaking of voice actors, I didn't know it until recently, but Samara in Mass Effect is voiced by Billie Eilish. That is correct. If I had $1. How did the rabbi get compensated for performing circumcisions? He took tips. Ha 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 ha. I didn't know that was like not a normal thing until way too late in my life. You just assume that things are normal. Cause like in the States, like that's just, kids just get circumcised. You know what I mean? That's just what happens. I don't know. And it's not until like way later in life that people are like, hey, yeah, you shouldn't do that. And it's like, oh, I did not know that. It's like, oh yeah, that's like a Jewish thing. It's like, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Gosh, maybe it's because I'm the streamer and whenever I play Mass Effect, someone has to bring it up. It's like, I did know that. I did know that. Okay, let's talk about Corypheus.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
Tell me.
We spoke of this on our travels to Skyhawk. What more can I tell you?
I don't know.
Cassandra and Varric seem more familiar with their adversary.
Oh my god, that's so sassy. Well, I'm asking you. One of the doctors is also in Sense8. Oh my god, yeah, he's in like the 2nd season though, right? Minneapolis is now part of Chicago. Look, it was close enough.
You've given me good counsel before. I could use some now.
My apologies, Inquisitor. My poor manners shame me.
That's right.
I claim no secret wisdom, but I will guess as best I can.
That's right. Grovel. Love it.
I would like to know more about the order.
But he knows.
As I said, that must be the means by which he created the breach.
But you know, you little bitch.
Destroy the Conclave was more accident than anything. The result of unlocking power that had sought release for ages. What I cannot understand is how he managed to survive such an explosion.
How many books did you read last year? Do you want to guess? Less than 100. Less than 100.
You said that you believed the orb is elven.
I never would have believed a Devinter mage could unlock such a powerful relic. It clearly enhances his abilities, giving him access to power he should never have known.
Like the power to control the archdemon.
Indirectly, one assumes. Nothing in any law connects my people to the old god dragons who became archdemons.
79, close. You're actually quite close. Well, you're relatively close, but lower than that. What will he do next?
What do you think Corypheus will do next?
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven. Spoiled his glorious victory. It would be worse to acknowledge that you had done so. He must continue on his course or show weakness. He will return to his plans to throw Olay into chaos, and then conquer it for Devinter.
69, no, chat. It was 72. I read 72 books last year. It would have been 73, because I was almost done. If you guys have read the Cruel Prince trilogy, Holly Black came out with a new book called The Stolen Heir, which is going to be part of a new duology, which don't read it until the second book comes out. I'm just going to tell you right now, unless you're like really, really, really wanting to read it and you don't want to avoid spoilers, but if you're like, I'm interested in reading it, wait till the second book is out. But yeah, I was almost done with it. I was like 50 pages away from finishing, but it was New Year's and I was like hanging out with friends and I was like, don't be antisocial, but I could have finished it. 3 books per month is not bad for a working adult. No, that's pretty good. I was close without going over. Nice. Yeah, good job. 6 books. Oh yeah. 12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72. Yeah, 6 books a month. That's a lot, actually. That's so many. Out of how many of those are your 5 stars? Okay, remind me. I'm gonna finish talking to Solas and then I'll look.
You're sure that's what he'll do?
As certain as is possible. Assuming I can plausibly predict a man who seeks to rise to godhood.
And can you?
The key is understanding this. No real god need prove himself. Anyone who tries is mad or lying. His deception will undo him, as it has done countless fools before.
Do you have a book list? Wait, guys, you should add me on Goodreads. Hold on. Everyone should add me on Goodreads. I'm gonna copy the link and I'll put it in chat. Be my friend. I don't have many friends on Goodreads. I have like 7. I've read 3 books so far this year, though. Look at me go. How do I get to my chat? Wait, what the fuck? My channel. There we go. Lord above. Oh, where's the link? Didn't copy the link. Where's the link? Why? Why would it like... Yeah, it's not... For some reason, it's not saving the link. That's so weird. Oh, there it is. Hold on. Paste, you dumb bee. There you go. Add me on Goodreads. Because I want more friends. Okay, anywho. Finishing talking to Solas, and then I'll get into books. Is that so Solas? I know, that's what I was just saying. It's like,
What can you tell me about the source of Corypheus's power?
According to the law, the ancient Magistars of Devinter received guidance from the old gods. Corypheus commands a false archdemon, a corrupted old god. This suggests he no longer sees himself as their minion. Some of his unique power comes from the corruption of the blight. The rest may come from the orb he carries.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
oh, he sounds like genuinely happy too. He's like, I would be happy to share it with you. It's like, oh my god.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found in the Kokari wilds a humble cottage far removed from any of the simple, chastened tribesmen. The trees and weeds had not reclaimed the home, nor did the chastened dare to come and steal the trinkets still remaining. It was empty. long abandoned, but the world feared that you might return.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
I found an ancient spirit who had once been undisputed king of almost every land I had discovered. Like pride or rage, it was the Fade's reflection of a feeling. When I asked which one it was, the spirit faltered. "They've forgotten," said the spirit. "There remains no word for what I was."
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a young Canary working in a simple kitchen, baking bread as she was ordered every morning. In every loaf, she broke the rules. She'd take a pinch of sugar and fold it into the center, like a secret, and this act of small rebellion brought a shining smile across her face.
I love that.
We'll talk later.
Dareth Shira.
Wait, what does that mean? Wait, we're Googling it. No, I can't type. Oh, Google's broken. Oh, it means safe journey. Thanks, bestie, I guess. Anyway, wait, what were we talking about? Oh, 5-star reads on Goodreads. Can I organize them by... Oh my god, I got 2 requests. Who's adding me on Goodreads? No, friend, what do you mean? Oh, there we go. Okay. So how do can I sort by... Oop. Books. Read. Oh yeah, there's gotta be a sort. Hold on. Sorted by my rating. Okay. Alright, 5-star reads. In 2022. First up, you got Mistborn #1. Very good book. Anything by Brando Sando is usually a 5-star read. Then, of course, Mistborn #2 and 3. Actually, I don't know if #2 is on here, but definitely I can see... Yeah, Mistborn #1 and Mistborn #3 both got 5 stars. And technically I finished The Way of Kings, the first book in the Stormlight Archives. I finished that technically on the 1st of 2022, but that's technically kind of a 2021 book. But anyway, Words of Radiance, the second Stormlight Archives book, 5 stars. The third Stormlight Archives book, 5 stars. And the fourth, 5 stars. I love that for me. Let's see, what's another one? Ooh, oh no, that's a 2023. Just kidding. The first Crescent City book, 5 stars. Don't talk to me. The Ninth House by Lee Bardugo, 5 stars. Added hell yeah. Skyward by Brandon Sanderson, 5 stars. Also the second Crescent City book, 5 stars. The Starless Sea by Aaron Morgenstern, sorry. The Starless Sea. So good. To be fair, I had it read to me on audiobook, so it was a little bit easier because it's very fantastical. And so it was really nice to have someone read it to me. Oh my god, so good. 5 stars. Babel by R.F. Kuang, 5 stars. You should read it if you haven't. It's a dark academia. It's very good. Finding Me by Viola Davis. It's her memoir. Or autobiography, I guess. So good. Really looks into the, like, abuse that, like, poor children go through. It's so... I really like her as an author, so... Oh, no. Oh, no. Is Kala still in chat? She's probably the only one that could appreciate this. But my only other... my only other 5-star read in 2022. No, I can't say it. I can't. Morning Glory Milking Farm. Anyway, it's a good book. You should read it. Have you ever considered starting a book talk or booktube? I have. I really have. I added you. Okay, I'll add you guys back. Don't worry. I really have, and I even went through, what is this? Oh, the Way of the Rift Mage. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's too far away from me. I bought little tabs, like these little, oh, you can't see some of them because they're whatever, but you know what I mean? These little like flaps that you can put in books to tab it. I bought those, because I'm currently reading through the Atlas Paradox, which is the second book in, the, what is it called? In the Atlas 6 series, which Atlas 6, I reread it in 2022, 5 stars. So fucking good. So fucking good. Oh, hold on. I'm accepting everyone's friend request quick. No, it like won't let me. There we go. Cool. Well, Merry Christmas. Now you guys can see when I read too much. Okay. Anywho, so yeah, read the Atlas 6. It is so good. The Atlas Paradox is so far okay. I think it's stretching a little bit, but the first book was so fucking good. Like, I remember when I was rereading it, like, a lot of people hate on the Atlas 6 on Book Talk, which is fine. It's kind of pretentious. But man, oh man, is it so fucking good. Oh, it just hits you. Hi, Hal, how are you? And I have to go through and add ratings of 3 billion books I've read the past 4 decades. See, I just went with some of them that I could remember. You know, like, I didn't go through all of them because I was too lazy. But I've started doing it at least religiously for the ones that I'm currently reading. We also didn't talk to Josie. I feel bad. Yeah, we're back with Inquisition. Oh my god, it feels so good. Oh, yeah, we get a cutscene.
And what else did Lady Forsythia say? That she'd rather drown herself than help the Inquisition.
Anything else?
She said she'd have us flogged alive if we allied with her brother.
That does sound like her.
Cheer up, Josie. We at least have her attention.
You always do find the brighter side of things.
Bye-bye.
We are in the midst of cementing an alliance with Lady Forsythia of Nevada, your worship. It's become a somewhat delicate task.
I've abandoned Goodreads a good while ago. Ugh, I think I like when I finish something, mostly because you can have those like, you know, your goals, right? So my goal for 2022 was 50 books. I've set mine low this year. I set mine to 35. Because to be honest, at the end of 2022, I was not feeling reading. I was not reading at all. Like, I just didn't, like, to be fair, I started when I reread the Atlas 6, that really spurred me on. I was like, oh my god, I really want to read. And it was really good. And I also started rereading Throne of Glass, which is like my comfort series, and I love it to death. So that like helped a little bit, but I put my book goal low because I just like don't know what my motivation is going to be this year, because I'm moving a lot and it's just really stressful in a lot of new situations, you know, where it's just like constantly like, oh, I'm moving. Oh, like my life, like it just doesn't feel stable. And it's hard to read when your brain is just consistently focused on like 30 different things at once, you know? So I put my goal low, but I've already finished 3 books this year. And it's the 10th of January. Oh my god. But yeah. I know I'm gonna finish Throne of Glass because I have the 6th and the 8th book left. I don't think I'm gonna read the 7th. I'll think about it. I started reading The Bear and the Nightingale. That one, I was gonna say that I gave that 5 stars. I literally just finished it a couple days ago, and I'm like 45% of the way through the second book. So good. So good. I actually really liked it. There are a lot of people on Book Talk that were like, it's so fucking boring. And I was afraid when I picked it up. I was like, oh, it's gonna be hard to get through. No. There's a sneaky little romance in there. You're just like reading along and you're like, wait a second. So it's like really good, and then also just like subtly there's a little something in there. So it's like, it makes it a little bit more bearable when it's kind of boring. I have a habit of rereading books. I'll be like, if I get 12 new books, hey, I count rereading old books as reading a book though. Do you know what I mean? Like, I count it still.
Can I do anything to help negotiations?
Thank you, but I believe I have matters in hand. I dissuaded her from sending soldiers when she learned we'd struck an accord with a brother she's feuding with.
Lady Forsythia simply employs a colorful manner of speech.
Do you read mainly online or physical? I prefer to read physical books, but I gotta say it is really nice reading on a Kindle. Simply because I can lay in bed and it's backlit. You know, and I can just hold it in one hand. Whereas like when you have a book, like you can't like lay on your side because it holding it is weird, but when you have a Kindle, you can just hold it in one hand. My only commitment this year is to read Discworld. I have no idea what that is. Sounds intimidating. I want to finish, my goal is to finish reading Throne of Glass, which should not be hard because I love that series. I actually don't, I think that's my only thing. I would like to read more of the Dragon Age books, but I don't want to force that on myself because it's just, some of the writing is just really dry, you know? Can't reread anything, even if it's my favorite show, movie, book. I just can't consume it a second time. Why? I mean, I think for me, like, it depends. Depends on what it is. Like what I was talking about earlier, The Starless Sea was one of my 5-star books. It was so fucking good. I wouldn't read it again, you know, but I could reread Throne of Glass. I could literally, because it's an 8-book series, to be fair, I could read the whole series through and then start again from the beginning when I'm done because I love it so much. Have you read any? I have not read any of the Mass Effect books, but I have read all of the comics. Anyway, sorry, Josie.
You're rather good-natured about threats of death and dismemberment.
They are chiefly bluster, Inquisitor. Most of them. But I confess I do miss my staff from the embassy in Antiva. It was always useful to discuss the day's visitors with them.
Get bored knowing what happens, yet I'm also a person who doesn't mind spoilers. That is kind of weird.
I have time if you'd like to review things with me.
I wouldn't wish to impose.
If it were imposing, I wouldn't have offered.
Well, I admit there are a few potential alliances it would be good to discuss.
Nice. No, there's a prequel book for Andromeda.
Right on the parlor floor, in front of everyone at the soiree. Who does such a thing in front of their guests?
The Duke of Kellington, apparently.
And then there's Cole's lurking. It frightens our guests half to death. Lord Gennard still won't respond to our letters. And Sarah, can she not find a single overshirt with that mustard stains on it? Then there's Dorian. The man refuses to take anything seriously unless it suits his whim. Not to mention... Oh goodness. Have we been here an hour already?
So I don't know. So I've read, I don't know why I lied. It was an accidental lie. I have read one of the Mass Effect books. The one with Anderson and Kaylee Saunders and Saren. I don't remember what it's called, but I can see the cover in my head. Yeah, I don't remember what it was called, but I read that one. It's just kind of boring. You know, it's just kind of boring. Mattress Parlor Choices 2009. I'm gonna buy an e-reader from Barnes & Noble because they're more likely to succeed than that Amazon Kindle. No. Wait, but Barnes & Noble is still around, to be fair. Have you read The Mortal Instrument? I have not. Is that the incest one? That then turns out to like not be incest, but then the author makes it incest again. Or is that... I thought that was The Mortal Instrument. I could be wrong though.
Two 2.5 hours, I think. But no one's counting.
Oh, dear. I didn't intend to go on for so long. You must think me quite the gossip.
Oh, well, maybe. I did see the movie. It's so good. I do believe you, though. The Nick still works, but I run into books all the time that are Kindle only for ebook. Yeah.
You've been working continually since I met you, Josephine.
And that can't stop. I must be going. But I leave feeling less troubled than I have in weeks.
Aww. That was sweet. It's your all-time favorite series. Okay, okay. Yeah, I have a hard time because, like, oh my god. for all my girlies that have read ACOTAR, when I was waiting for my flight today. Oh god, that was today. Holy shit. When I was waiting for my flight, when I was sitting down at the terminal, I forgot where I was for a second. I thought I was in Minnesota. Holy. All right. Anyway, when I was sitting at my terminal, there was a girl who had a book on the table and I couldn't see what it was, but I could see the corner. It was like bright red and I was like, that's gotta be ACOTAR. So I'm like scooting around, like trying to look, and eventually she like moves it a little bit and I was like, oh my god, girlie's just out here with ACOTAR just in full view. And I like wanted to talk to her about it. I was gonna go up and be like, oh my god, are you reading ACOTAR? But I was like, don't be weird. People don't want to be spoken to at the airport. So I was like, okay, we're just not gonna say anything, but I wanted to. So if there's a blonde girl with black and white striped pants at the MSP airport this morning. Wait, no. No, it was yesterday, technically. For me, it feels like it was one day, but it was technically Monday. Anyway. I saw you reading ACOTAR. That's all. And I wanted to say something, but I didn't because I'm a coward. I feel like I came down here to do something. Chat, we have not gone outside the city walls and I've been streaming for 2 hours. Cringe. Alright, let's go somewhere. Let's go somewhere. We just unlocked the Emerald Graves, so how about we go there? Why not? Actually, do I have... Wait, what is this? Who are you? Oh, war room. I was like, what the fuck is that? Alright, let's go do this. I already have it marked. Fuck it. Why not? We went and said hi to Fairbanks. Holy moly. Okay. We've got some stuff to do, it looks like. We'll land here, I guess. I missed him for bringing Solas. I don't know. Who should I bring, chat? What are y'all thinking? No, not Dorian. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know who to bring. Other than Solas. We're gonna bring Solas. Maybe... it's such a toss-up. I don't really want to bring Bull. Okay, we'll bring Cole. Who do we want for our warrior then? Do you want Cass, Blackwall, or... I don't want to bring Bull. Oh, but Cassandra's gonna get angry with me if I bring... You know what? Oh boy. Oh boy, let's see. This is definitely gonna go well. Ooh, it's like raining outside. I can hear it. No one asked, but I figured I should tell you. Oh. Any day. There we go. What am I? Why? No. No, no. No, no, no. There we go. I was like, what is she wearing? No hats. Except I wish Cole could wear his hat. But I don't want anyone else to wear one. Hi, Fairbanks.
Inquisitor.
I wish that was Matthew Mercer.
Who are these free men of the Dales?
Most are deserters from the war, tired of fighting and dying for a cause in which they have no stake. But recently, the Freemen have organized, started attacking anyone and everyone. Their new leaders are driving them to take the Dales for themselves.
Rip.
What is your opinion of the Civil War?
When I quarrel with my cousin, wine is spilled. Perhaps someone loses a tooth. When Celine feuds with hers, a country is torn apart. Does it matter to a farmer or a woodsman who reigns in Val Royaux? Yet they suffer. We're all weary, Inquisitor.
Tell me about your people.
Simple people. Most have lost family. All have lost their homes. I found a few, helped them, found this cave for shelter. Word spread and more came. We just want to survive.
I need to be going.
I'll be here.
Okay, bye. We're gonna go to a mine.
This war has gone on too long.
Just kidding, I'm gonna loot. I'm not going anywhere, we're looting. Who are you?
Don't look for trouble.
I have no promises there, buddy. Whee! It's this way.
Keep your hands and weapons to yourself.
Every time he yells at me, I'm gonna just jump over his fucking head. What the fuck? Oh, that's a big bird. Oh my god, there's elf fruit here? Amazing. That's all I want. Where's more elf fruit? There's gotta be more. There's only one? Okay, we're not gonna kill the deer. I don't like the deep mushrooms. Because it's like right off of like a spider corpse. I'm just not a... Oh, it's so cute! I'm not a fan. Excuse me, pardon me. Whee! Ow. That sounded bloody. Oh my god, chat. Do you guys want to see what I brought back with me? I'm gonna bring these into work tomorrow. Oh, you might not really be able to see them. Maybe you can, I don't know. It's candy corn. I brought some candy corn back with me from the States because I know that candy corn's like not a thing in the UK. Like you like can't buy it here. And my mom bought me a bag because I was like, Mom, you need to save me a bag of candy corn. I fucking love candy corn. So I was like, you need to save me a bag like at Halloween time so that when I come home for Christmas, I can have some candy corn. So she bought me a whole bag. And like hindsight, I should have just saved the whole bag and brought it. But I like slowly nibbled on it throughout the whole time I was there. Which is fine. But now it's a little stale. But I brought it anyway. Because I was just like, they don't have it here, and I wanna spread the love. And see if anyone likes it. If you like candy corn, put it in your cereal. I don't eat a lot of cereal though, but I can see how that would be good. For good reason, candy corn is neither candy nor corn. I love candy corn. Oh. I do understand that it's not everyone's thing, and it's very polarizing. I love candy corn. The most simple woman who loves her candy corn. Oh, hello. Damn, he charged real far. Leave me alone. Hello, Mondragon, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm just playing some Dragon Age. Putting the love of stale candy corn. Look, not all of it is stale, just some of it. So we'll see. What this? Heard how the Dalish would hang trespassers. Hung them from trees is what they say. Would you believe you can still see them? I swear on the Maker's beard, when I saw that face in the tree, I just about pissed myself. The screaming face of a murdered bastard right in front of me. I was afraid if I stayed long, I would hear it howling. What? Can I have all the candy corn? Thank you. I will, actually. I love candy corn. But it's just like not a thing here, so I feel like people should try it. You know? And maybe they'll all hate it, and that's fine. What is going on in here? Oh, fuck. That's bad. I like how they are not phased. Dragon Age Inquisition. I love Dragon Age Inquisition. It do be my fave. I'm doing the bare minimum. Easy. Oh. Someone keeps getting crits. It's not me.
It's always remarkable how some will take advantage of chaos to further their own cause.
We would never do that, though. Oh, there are people. Hello, Gertrude.
The guards had a key. It's over there.
Okay. Over where? Okay. Mosaic piece.
Yes, yes.
Where?
That's the way.
What, this way? Oh, I see. I was like, where? I don't know. Alright, here you go, friends.
You have it. Please, please open the door. I can't stand it in here another second.
Go ahead. Take your time. Okay, well now I'm going in because there's stuff to loot. Bessie, you gonna stay in here, or...? That's the way. No, that's a wall. Exactly. It's like, yeah, you're going the right way. It's like, no, what? Oh, now he's leaving. What is over here? I've already looked at this. Oh, no, I haven't. I just got a crap ton of quests. Oh. Be close to... I really wish we were like close to a campsite. But alas, we are not. Alright, we're gonna fly back. We're gonna go back here to Skyhold. Go to do the war table, because I forgot. It's Alistair. That was a cute little card of him. Okay.
Worship.
Hi. We went all the way in here to talk to Josie and then I forgot. Oops. Okay. A lot of mages just showed up. I hope they're friendlies because if they're not, we're in trouble. Oh god. Oh no, I think I fucked up.
Any news on rifts beyond reach of the Inquisition?
Yes, and it is not good.
The Sutherland lad reported back the bandits were cleared with minor spoils. He may have potential. Oh, good. Hunt there and fall redoubt demon.
Let's see what we have.
Oh, it's a 6-hour quest. Holy. This is a Josie quest.
Let us begin.
In your defense, Josie took you out to the hallway and up to your balcony. Oh, see? Oh my god, actually you're right. You're right, we weren't even near the war table when we were done. That's so right.
Did you see the message I sent? Yes, thank you.
Is this the Cullen job? I don't think it is. I don't trust Colin with that one. I'm sorry, bestie. We're gonna have him go get some more resources.
Inquisitor.
He probably hates me. Which, fair enough. Alright, friends, you're gonna be mad at me, but I'm gonna end stream there. I'm so tired. So thank you for helping me stay up a little later. But now I am tired. I wish to go shower and then go to bed. Maybe read a little bit, but I'm so tired. So I don't want to stay up for too much longer because otherwise I'm not going to feel rested tomorrow. Unless, of course, I don't fall asleep. But I hope I do. God, just please, I don't want to wake up at 4 a.m. Please, just let me sleep until like 7. That's my only hope. I shall go to sleep as well. Yeah, I have to go like shower and stuff, but just to be sure. I only played for and I played for an hour and a half. I was like, that feels wrong. But that must be correct. If you're streaming at such a yeah, no problem. It was Tuesday. I have to stream on Tuesdays because I didn't get to stream on Monday. But yeah, so the plan is to stream Thursday and Friday. I have no idea how that's gonna go. Because I don't know what I'm doing yet. So, unfortunately, those are the last 2 streams before I move. Oh, my frames are dropping. Literally, I didn't drop a single frame until just now. I love that. But yeah, I moved this weekend, so unfortunately, we've only got Thursday and Friday of Dragon Age streams before I move. And then we're back to reading streams for a little while. So it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Off to Germany? No. Well, I do go to Germany on the 17th, but I'm not moving yet. I move out of my apartment or out of my flat, I guess, on this weekend. Because my rent's up on the 15th. So maybe it's Thursday due to work, but Friday's ago. I love that. Well, then I will see you on Thursday. But yeah, so hopefully I'll be streaming Thursday. I have no idea yet what my schedule is, but I'm pretty sure Friday should be okay. I guess hopefully. All right. Have a great rest of your week, chat. I will see you. Well, I guess have a great rest of your day and your day tomorrow. And then hopefully see you on Thursday. So, okay, bye.